Hey, hey, you are tuned in to the Lick Show, Hits 92.3, and y'all already know it is Wine and Women Wednesday. My girl Ashley will be in the building, and today we are going to recap a panel that we did last Saturday called Are You Marriage Material by Robert J. Moore. So we will be right back. Lick Show, Hits 92.3. You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, we are going to be talking about are you marriage material? Look, I've been married twice. Y'all already know I've been divorced twice. I do plan to get married later on in life. I don't know when. I'm not looking and thinking about that right now. But shout out to my girl Sunshine. Shout out to my girl Ashley. Shout out to my girl Monique, and shout out to my boy DJ Dream. They were all on a panel along with other people, and we were let's see, we were talking about marriages. We were talking about being single. We're talking about growth and fixing and building and all this stuff within relationships. Over the weekend, shout out to Allure Lounge in Douglasville, where the panel took place at. And Robert J. Moore is the creator of the Are You Marriage Material panel. The panel is really for the play that is coming out. The play is on October 18th. That will be at New Manchester High School. There's two of them. New Manchester High School, Are You Marriage Material stage play is October 18th at 7 o'clock p.m. You can go to, what is it, www.robertjmooreent.com and get your tickets. And it's going to be amazing. Sunshine, this panel, it was so many things I wanted to say. I was hosting, so I didn't get to comment on any of the things. But there were so many different points. And I had some good takeaways for me. The biggest takeaway was in life, you have to accept people for exactly who they are, exactly where they are in life. If you're going to, I don't like to use the word settle. I'm trying to replace the word settle with something else. If you're going to grow with a person, if you are going to make that person your person, you cannot continue, and this is mainly women that do this. We cannot continue to date men with the potential of who we want them to be later or who they say they're going to be later. Because what if later never comes? What if they never change? What if a different avenue comes and they want to go that route? Love and accept people for exactly who they are, where they are, and deal with that in that moment. That was my biggest takeaway with everything that everybody was saying. I know a lot of the women were saying things like, um, we grow, the men aren't growing. We're trying to get them to fix certain things. There were other women saying, I'm not trying to raise a man. I'm not trying to do what a man, like, I'm not trying to wait for him to get it together. One of the questions I had everybody like, ooh, it was men saying women mature faster than men. Then the men were saying, yeah, no, we're trying to work on the things that we're trying to work on. Y'all have to just be patient till we get there. Y'all be, ready to jump ship before we get there. My question was, if you had the complaint, I will say that because women do complain about certain things. If you had the complaint in one relationship and maybe y'all broke up because the things that she wanted fixed didn't get fixed, quote unquote, and then you get into the next relationship and she has the same issues, why get into that second relationship before you fix the things that need to be fixed in the first one? And so that's where my takeaway comes from. Stop expecting people to be different than who they are. I have dated every single man that I've ever dated was the potential of something that I see in them, and I'm trying to pull it out of them because I can see the greatness. I know you have a good heart. I know you're a good person. I know you're a good worker. I know you're this. I know you're that. I can get that out of them. No. Start dating people for exactly who they are, where they are, and if things change, that's icing on the cake. What's your take on that, Sunshine? On just that, on my takeaway. Do you agree, disagree, indifferent? She took a deep sigh, y'all.
Because it's so personal to each relationship, right?
Mhm.
And so it's like, yes, overall, women, we're definitely seeing the potential and wanting people to reach that potential or whatever, right?
Mhm.
It was something that the guy that was sitting behind me said, and it made me think more like, cuz it if I'm remembering correctly, it was like he was like, "Yeah, you see our potential in us, but maybe we don't want to be that. Like maybe what you seeing for us ain't necessarily who or what
Mhm.
we want to be."
Yep.
You know what I mean? And so only thing I kept thinking was we have to stop dating who we think y'all are.
Yes, or who we want you to be,
Right.
because we see it in you.
But on the other end, y'all have to stop dating before y'all are who y'all are wanting to present. That's what I got from that in a little bit. Like it sounded like a lot of men were kind of just trying to say like we're trying to get there. What y'all rushing us, this, that, and the third. Okay, but then why is you searching for somebody to settle down with you if you
Mhm.
not ready yet? You're still working on you. And I
Mhm.
think some men get mad at women because they like y'all trying to work on you, you trying to be better and everything, then you want to get a man. But we telling y'all to do
Mhm.
the same thing for the same reason because we're getting better and then we're looking for y'all.
Yep.
Y'all is ready. Y'all want us to wait for y'all to get better,
Yes.
but to settle for you in that process. And I don't know. I think social media has us so far divided between just love,
Mhm.
and I think we've the thing I took away from the panel the most was there's not a lot of love left in love,
It's not.
and it's really sad.
It really
It's
is.
it's not a lot of I think we're so scared of being hurt by love that we've put all of these things and reasons and stipulations and standards and all of these things to protect yourself from love,
Mhm.
that we're no longer vulnerable, we're no longer open. We're just ready for that shoe to drop and you to do something that we can be like, "Yep, I knew you
I
was going to
knew
do
it.
that
I
bullshit.
knew it.
I
I
knew
know
it.
it.
I knew you was just like everybody else. I knew it. And now I'm
And
gone."
look, that is me.
You know what I'm
That is
saying?
I. So when people find out that I don't I won't even say value. I think I settle for situationships quicker than I will a full on relationship, simply because of what Sunshine just said. That it's not a lot of responsibility, it's not a lot of accountability, and you can't really get too hurt. Because all you have to think about is he's not my man, I'm not his woman. So anything that happens within that union is not real. It's not realistic. At least
And
in my eyes.
and
It's
then you
not.
can take it a step further because now people are absolutely okay with, "Oh, but he got a girl. Oh, she got a man." Because now that takes the responsibility off of you
It's
that you don't have
responsibility
to
and
things that you don't
accountability.
right. Like I don't have to be responsible for his mental health. That's his woman's
That's
thing.
it. That's
That's
her
not my
job.
Hey, look, all I got to do is be here, be pretty and be nice and sweet and be available when he need me. She's got all
Yep.
the hard work. She's
Yep.
got to deal with, are we building houses together? She's got to deal with, are the kids okay? I just got to make sure he's smiling.
And he
He's
happy.
drained, and then we're good, and he's
However,
happy.
however, going into relationship, that is going to be my mental. I saw shout out to Carlos Miller. He had this post and he said if women spent as much time as they do trying to figure out and research and find out the things he's doing wrong, if they put into making him happy, relationships will be so much different. So the same mentality that a woman has for a man that has somebody, all I got to do is show up and be pretty and like make him happy in that way. Why we don't do that with our actual man? So that he don't. mess up and step out and do all the extra stuff.
I've actually been thinking about that a
Cause
lot lately.
now that's all I
I
want.
ain't gonna
That
front.
is all I do.
I
This is
because
literally what I do.
because you at the beginning of a relationship, right? When you first start, when you're all giddy over it, when he's still cute to you,
You
right?
do everything to just make
You
this man
girl,
happy.
you say all kind of things and do all kind of things and leave little messages and stuff like that, right? You'll be all
Yep,
kind of which
you
ways, right?
will.
But then once it gets older or once it gets real or whatever, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
that does go
It
away, and
goes
that's really
away.
sad. Or I think it might be one person in a relationship that still wants to do it and then the other person doesn't, and so it fizzles out. Like,
Yeah,
it being
the
two people in the
inconsistencies
relationship always makes it weird. If you could be in a relationship by yourself and still get your hair pulled and stuff, I think you would
would
be
be
okay.
good.
But it's when you add that second person in there and their personality and the things that they're going through, and the fact that most times they're not going to tell you the truth or be honest or be vulnerable or be
Mm-hmm.
open. And so you don't know. And then you have people like you and I who are overthinkers.
Yes, I
Don't
am a
leave me on red
super.
for 4 hours. I
Oh
promise
yeah,
you hate
you hate
me. I
me.
said something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Your mama
Uh-huh.
said fuck that. I mean, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
don't leave me on red for a day because you died. I'm calling the man because this nigga obviously died on me. You know what I mean?
Exactly. No,
Or
seriously.
how do you get that back once you've lost it from that person? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
It
that
so it
person
just it
stops
takes
doing
two
that,
people.
yeah.
Somebody said something because I was gonna wait till you was finished to say that, but it segued perfectly into what you just said. Somebody on the panel said when a person does 10 amazing things and they might do one huge thing bad or maybe two bad things, and that thing is like almost deal breaker worthy to you,
Mm-hmm.
you forget about the 10 things that that person did.
Mm-hmm.
So what you just said, when you get to a point where you feel like you've lost it all or you not into it too much, try to remember the 10 things that they did that got you there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I always used to forget is, okay, we're just having a bad moment, or I'm not mad at him, I'm mad at the situation, because he is still him.
Mm-hmm.
He messed up,
Mm-hmm.
or I messed up, or we both got busy and we forgot about each other. He's still him. He used to take the trash out for me. He used to open the doors. He was, bringing flowers and blah blah blah. Remember all those things and try to trigger whatever it is that I did to make him want to do those things because he was so infatuated with me. Let me get back to doing that.
Okay, so in a old, like I say old, like I done had a whole bunch of them. Y'all know I only done had 2 boyfriends my whole life, and I married one of them. So Sunshine is a serial monogamist. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me and why
Ain't
she
nothing wrong with that.
why you asked me to be on the panel. I'm still even behind the scenes. We're like, KELZ, that was why did you do that? When I promise y'all, when if these clips come out, the clips that we're thinking about, if they come out, just know, keep it to yourself. You see what you see, and don't worry about it.
Right.
Whenever the business hit the screen, the business hit the screen.
The
Until
business just
then,
hits the screen.
it's just we was doing what we was doing.
Uh-huh.
But
Why you laugh? Why you
because
laughing, Sunshine?
this whole thing brought up so many things with me. Okay, one thing I do want to say is that you are absolutely right with women, right?
Mhm.
We stop being soft. I was watching this dude on this video say, "What happened to the cutie patooties?" He was like, "Y'all women is some niggas."
Did you see the video I sent you last night? The girl had me shook. I was scared of her. Did you watch it?
Not yet.
Oh my gosh.
Not yet.
Her
I gotta
mouth
go to the
was
chat room and go watch
crazy.
it.
Her mouth was insane.
Really?
She's like BAN, and
Yeah,
she
y'all
was
can
like
talk.
she was looking like this in the camera. I was
Yeah.
like,
So okay, I work down at Edgewood now, right?
uh-huh.
And I watch the women and them talking to men to get men to do things for them or asking men, to help them.
Mhm.
And they are so niggas about it. She, hey, shawty, so you ain't gonna go get me the da-da-da-da? And he's like, I guess. And I'm like,
got him shook.
I wouldn't have went and got that for you either like that.
Got him
Like,
shook.
here I am over there. Excuse me. Can you go get me some ice? Thank you. I appreciate
See,
it.
yeah,
Like
no, I
what?
don't.
Like be
Yes,
a girl.
I'm gonna be a girl regardless.
I want
Even
to
my
be a
godfather
girl.
yesterday. So went to lunch with my best friend. Godfather pulls up too, and he already know one of us gonna be talking about something that's going on. So I'm like, the toilet in my bathroom is running. He was like, "Why?" I'm looking at him like, you know for a fact I don't know why that toilet is
I'm not about to
running.
go touch no toilet.
This man said, "Why don't you just turn it off?" I said, "And then what? Not use my toilet?" He said, "And just," he said, "Never mind." I said, "You forgot who you was talking to?" He said, "Yeah." And so my best friend was like, "Why you say that?" He said, "Cause she's not gonna reach behind that toilet and turn that water off and on." I'm no, heck no, I'm not touching no toilet. So I'm like, when can you come over there? Because my bill is gonna keep being 300 until somebody comes and fix it. And all I gotta do is turn that little knob behind the toilet. I'm not doing it. I just paid the 300.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
I'm gonna put this out here. If anybody is listening and you know me, I'm gonna let you know. I'm being 100% honest. I know how to do it. I promise you, everything KELZ is talking about right now, I know how to do it.
Do what? Fix it?
What you talking about? I know how to turn the water off.
Oh,
I know how to turn the water off. I know how to fix that. I would at least get it to stop running. But
when he said take the back of the thing off, oh no, I'm not touching
look,
that.
look. This is the thing, KELZ. This is how I play this. If I live by myself
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a girl and I'm by myself, I'm gonna fix it. Cause I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm a girl. I'm gonna fix. If I can fix it, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna deal with it. I'm not gonna deal with that. But if it's a man anywhere around,
Uh-huh.
if a man lives in the house and I
Mm-hmm.
hear it, I promise you, I'm Mr. Magoo on that bitch. Cause I'm not touching that water bill could be $500. You are here and you know it. So you should fix it. You're the man. But if this is my house, I'm a woman, I'm by myself.
Uh-huh.
If I can at least start the fixing process, I might not be able to fix it all the way, but I can at
Uh-huh.
least stop this bill from running and that noise from happening. Or I
Oh,
cut.
when I say it's like
No, I cut that. I cut that
it's doing
noise.
that right
Oh, that
now.
noise. It's
Shout out
just a
to
knob.
Atkins Home Repairs online right now. Atkins Home Repair. I need y'all to come and fix my toilet. It's
Mm-hmm.
running. And my godfather was like, just turn it off. And I'm like, no. Just it's just gonna run. And technically, I am a single woman in my house, and I'm still not going to touch it. I'm just like, oh well, I just got to pay that $300 bill. And they sent me saying something, saying, "Hey, you might have a leak." I know exactly where it's at. I need somebody to come fix it though.
Oh no, it's no. I'm not.
Shaking my head.
Yeah.
$175 an hour.
Jesus.
Cool, $5 an hour. I got you. Come fix that. So anyway, if y'all are just tuned in, we are talking about Robert J. Moore's Are You Marriage Material panel. And we talked about a little bit about the play. The play is going to be October 18th. It's at New Manchester High School. It is a Saturday. The tickets can be found at www.robertjmoorent.com. Get your tickets. We were talking about just some of the answers that I didn't get to answer on the panel. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Lick Show hits 92.3.
I slap on the beat.
I never asked you for much. I didn't ask you for us. Walked around, fell in love, and now I'm needing your touch. But you don't stay with me. You rather run the streets, and that's okay with me. 'Cause I can keep myself busy till you return. But I just got one question for me to learn. I gotta know, what if I needed you, would you come for me? What if I had a few, would you come for me? Boy, could you leave your crew to come rescue me? I gotta know, what if I needed you, would you come for me? What if I had a few, would you come for me? What if I needed you to shoot, would you bust for me? I gotta know, loyalty is everything. It's everything. I just need to know if you gon' keep it 100. Even though I don't wanna hear it, is you gon' let me know something? I hate being a blind. You think of me, do I be on your mind? When the money ain't, it's on it all the time. I know that you gotta grind, you know I'm on mine, but I just gotta know, what you come for me? What if I had a few, would you come for me? Boy, could you leave your crew to come rescue me? Would you leave your name? I gotta know. What if I needed you, would you come for me? What if I had a few, would you come for me? What if I needed you to shoot, would you bust for me? I gotta know. I just gotta know. Let me know something. I just gotta know. I gotta know. Is the energy the same? Is the energy the same? Is the energy the same? Boy, I just gotta know. What if I needed you? Would you come for me? What if I had a few? Would you come for me? Boy, could you leave your crew to come rescue me? I gotta know. What if I needed you? Would you come for me? What if I had a few? Would you come for me? What if I needed you to shoot? Would you bust for me? I gotta know. No.
And it is Wine and Women Wednesday. We are in the building, and y'all already know we are talking about Are You Marriage Material? We were on the panel last Saturday at Allure Lounge. If you want to go to the play, I think the play is going to be dope. Unfortunately, I'm booked that day, so I can't go.
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah,
So
I
I
looked
looked
at the
at the date. I'm booked for another red carpet event. So I was like, dang.
So hopefully, I mean, when people do plays, usually they do more than one day. So hopefully he'll pick up more dates.
Right.
So if you want to go, it's October 18th. It's at New Manchester High School in Douglasville. And it's at 7:00 p.m. You can get your tickets at www.robertjmooreent.com. We're talking about Are You Marriage Material, the panel that we were doing. Before you came in, Ashley, we were pretty much touching on our different takes. Oh, you heard it?
I was watching it.
Okay, cool. So we ain't got to do a recap. But if you're just tuned in, y'all already know to go over to YouTube, hits 92.3, and you can go on, click live, and you will see the L.I.C.K show. And we're live in the building. And you can see both of us in studio.
I know,
Wine
and the
and
way
Women
she got the camera
Wednesday.
going, it's the first time you can see everything. The first day I'm in workout gear, you got me just like seeing everything.
Everything showing.
I
tried to move the
got
cameras,
these
but
angles.
yeah, I
I
keep
see.
moving. Like I look this way, so I put my cameras this way, and I put it right back in the camera. She was already getting on me about putting the cameras in the shot, and it's there again.
Sorry, Sunshine.
We sorry. We trying to touch on everything everywhere. So my take is what I was saying as far as how I'm moving forward in relationships is to move as if I'm a new chick every time we're together, and you just want to please that person. You make that person happy. Be the girly that you used to be. Make sure your hair is done. Make sure this is done. I picked up somebody from the airport at 6:00 in the morning. I had a bonnet on. I went right back in the house and I took that bonnet off and I got dressed. He was like, "Where you going?" "I'm picking you up." It was like, "You did that for me?" I did. So I want to make sure to keep doing things like that. Like even when I'm married, to keep doing things like that. Like I never let myself go, even when I was married.
Yeah, I was about to say,
both of my husbands can tell you that. I never walked around with the bonnet. I never went days without getting dressed, and like I still kept myself up. I ain't farting in front of you. 14 years in one marriage.
So
14 years in one marriage, 8 in the other, and I never purposely just let it go. If it came out, it came out. But I would never purposely just. Yeah,
I'm not being a boy about it. Like, I'm not about to be like, put your face right here. Here's a hot pocket. Like, I'm not about to do no shit like that. But one thing that I really feel though is like if I can't if this is a natural bodily function that happens to even animals, right? If I cannot be comfortable enough to pass gas around you, I obviously don't love you.
Oh, I ain't doing that in front of my brothers or my dad. That's just me.
But you know what's
it's not
crazy?
An uncomfortable thing or anything like that. That's something I would never.
But we share a house, so like.
Yeah,
you don't go number 2 in the same. Like we literally, like we share a home, and we've been staying in the same home for a couple of years now together. So like,
Yeah,
You can ask either one of them.
So
I'm
if
just
you
not
no
doing
no
it.
no no
Now-
for real. So like let's say it's like midnight. Y'all
Mhm.
laying in the bed, Netflix.
Oh, I'm
and
gonna try to
chilling.
make it as silent as possible.
Or
But
you
you gonna
gonna
smell it.
or do you
If you
just
smell
get
it,
it
you
like
smell
but you
it.
can't
But I ain't
control
gonna-
it. If you got a fat ass, you can't control it. That's a lot of
Well, so-
real estate.
well,
to
we
get
don't
through.
have fat asses.
Yeah, we
on
don't
this
have
side
fat
of the
asses.
room.
But it's still gonna come out like
But
a fat ass or a
it
small
is.
ass.
But no, seriously though, like I definitely keep myself up. I'm definitely not the person. Like I'm a little person. If I take my hair down on Monday, it's either
Mhm.
Monday evening or Tuesday that
It's
I'm doing it or
done.
I'm getting it done. I'm never walking around my house looking crazy like that.
Mhm.
Like my kids, but I've been like that.
I've been like that.
But I've been like that since I was a kid. So it's not. I'm not just like that because I'm in a relationship or because I deal with people.
Let me
I've been like
explain
that
my
since I was a
why.
kid.
Years ago, somebody said if the house ever caught on fire, they would never want to look crazy having to run out in their drawers and it don't match. That has always stuck with me when that person told me that. I think I was in like 7th, 8th grade, and that has always stuck with me. I don't know why.
Who wear there?
I'm more afraid to leave the house that the house catch on fire and I'm butt ass naked. Because
That's
I'm
gonna be
telling
me.
that's me. I'm
That's
running
gonna
out
be
the
me.
house
That's
talking
gonna
about
be
give me a towel.
That's gonna be me.
Cause I'm be naked.
Romario
like, yeah,
said,
that's-
if you don't fart around me, I don't know if I can trust you.
Yeah, because
I hear people say that all the time. You just ain't gonna ever trust me because I'm never gonna purposely fart around you. If it come out, I'll be like, oops.
So if you like when you lived with your husbands, did you guys go to the bathroom with each other in the same room?
Yeah.
So like you have a mat,
but
you,
I'll
like, you have
close
an
the
own
door.
suite.
Yeah.
No, you're in the bathroom with him.
No, hell no. I don't
See,
want you
like
in
me,
the bathroom.
I don't even
I like my space. Don't come in the bathroom with me. No. If I'm brushing my teeth and I'll wait. Don't come in the bathroom
we're,
with me.
complete opposite.
Yeah.
Like I'm like
I'm
I'm
walking
out in your
in.
space.
I can't.
You
I'm
go-
pissed as hell that you got this door locked. Why
Oh,
is the door
no.
locked?
Ain't no,
I
we
gotta
don't,
get in.
no, we're not locking the door.
What the
No.
hell?
Like, it's
No.
nothing.
Like, what if I
Because
wanna-
like my closet is in the bathroom. Like his closet is on the exterior.
Oh, you're gonna
of
have
the
to wait
room.
till I come out
So,
the
like,
bathroom to go to the
But
closet.
we don't like. It's never been there. Even when we was in the condo and we had our separate bathroom,
Mhm.
I was still like I find a reason to walk in there. Oh, I need another towel. Like I mean, it's
Gotcha.
just I don't know. That's
Now,
just,
if we're planning to take a shower
Ashley,
together or we're planning to get in the tub together, yeah. But if I'm here brushing my teeth, I would literally get agitated if you come in there to brush your teeth too. Like that would, because I like give me my alone time. What? Give me my alone time. I want my alone time. If I'm in the bathroom, I take hour-long showers. That is my place of peace. If I want to sit on the toilet and just scroll social media, that's my place of peace.
and see that's how
Do
we're
not come in the
opposite.
bathroom.
See, he's the person that will sit on the toilet. He'll work on all of that.
I do all that.
See, like me, I'm the
even
tub
if I'm just
person.
peeing.
I'm sitting in the I'll sit in the tub and work. Like literally, because I love a bath. Like I love
Uh-huh.
to relax in the bath. I put my little, like my Epsom salt and all that. Like I love that.
Mhm.
But I don't care if you come in. Like
Nah,
because
don't
you're
come in
not
the bathroom.
bothering me. It's not like you're the kids coming in and bothering me. Like you're
Mhm.
not bothering me.
No, don't come in the bathroom.
When I stop now,
one of
when
my
I stop you
closets-
from coming, when I tell you to, that means that we probably not gonna be together too much longer.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't want nobody in the bathroom with me. Even with my dog, I'll be like, what?
This man is going off in this comment section. This is hilarious.
14 years and you never been in the bathroom together. No. I don't know. Don't come in the bathroom
So
with
what happened
me.
when y'all travel? So if you
When-
try, so let me say, okay, so like
when you're
you
in
travel,
the bathroom, I will
no,
wait.
but like so when you're traveling, things are
Mhm.
on a different pace. So you might say, oh, you might wake up a little late and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to, like we're gonna go to breakfast. If
Mhm.
breakfast ends at 11 and you guys get up at 10, so like you guys can't just get it done together.
Nah, KELZ is gonna be late.
I'm just gonna do
KELZ
not.
is gonna be
I
late.
mean, I'm so serious. Do
Oh,
not come
hell
in the
no.
bathroom with me.
This nigga
You
said,
come
"Oh,
anywhere
hell
else.
nah."
Do not come in the bathroom with me.
How
Oh,
you
nah,
say
I
this?
def couldn't trust you.
How
That's
you say that
fine.
in-
You just won't be my man if you can't trust me. But
So
you're
do you
still
walk
not coming
around
in the bathroom
You
with
still
me.
do you walk around with full clothes on?
Hell no, I walk around naked.
So what's the deal about them coming in the bathroom and seeing you brush your teeth?
No, it ain't seeing me brush my teeth. It's just I'm getting dressed. I like my music going. I like to be by myself. This is my sanctuary. This is my place of peace. Let me do this, and then when you get in here, I'll come out of your way.
That's that Pisces mystery.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
that mystery
won't-
that
won't
Pisces
work.
got to have.
mystery?
You go in there and then you just come out and you're just
Yeah,
like that's that Pisces shit.
No,
But I
Pisces
mean,
don't,
I
they
mean-
don't poop. They don't
Yeah,
have
like,
natural.
and I do
daily
all that. My man
function.
said I
Yeah.
wake up perfect. So like it
Hey.
is. I'm not doing like
Tell
I'm
you
not.
something.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not.
just me. It's just
It's
literally
just
how
her.
you can ask my brothers. You
Now-
can ask my dad. It's just something about the man. I just don't want to be
Now
that
I will say
comfortable
this.
with a man like that.
I absolutely.
My brothers
am
probably have
against
never heard me fart.
Putin in the car.
Huh?
and it's not a fart. Girls don't fart.
They poop.
No, it's called a booty whisper. Now,
Oh, what?
a booty whisper.
See, I don't even like the word fart. I make my kids say pass gas.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
booty
you're not
whisper.
gonna be out in public talking, I
Yeah.
got a fart. Like,
yeah,
it's
no, don't do
embarrassing.
that. No, my
Like,
booty
do not,
whispered.
do
My
not.
booty told
I
a
don't even
little
want you to
secret.
say booty. You are passing. You have to pass
It
gas.
had a little secret to tell, but
the hell.
there are no booty. there are no booty secrets in the car.
Okay.
That is a no. You better roll down every single. I don't care if it's raining. Roll down every window
Mhm.
and let that thing out. You do not trap us in the car with that. Okay.
Yeah, let the window down.
Don't
Definitely let the
no.
window down.
That
Oh my
now
God.
that might
Yeah.
be my biggest fear Ubering.
If you have to.
Is that if I got the guts and I got a passenger in the car and I gotta let this thing rip. What? We're gonna have to turn the music up. Okay, we're gonna
Stupid.
play something with
But
gunshots.
what's the difference
in it.
between a stranger and your man? You should be way more comfortable just doing with somebody you don't care about.
Oh hell no, my man, you love me. You know that I'm human. You understand that.
But
like,
even
my-
I understand everybody does it. I just don't want to
no,
do
that
that.
stranger is gonna laugh
So,
at
like,
me
for
and talk
me,
shit.
so this is like, for me, it's a difference.
Uh-huh.
If I'm sitting here and KELZ does it right now, I'm gonna look at her like she's trash. Like, KELZ, like, why are you doing this? But if my man does, it's like we're one.
And that's the thing.
Like, we're one.
That's the thing.
Like,
I
it doesn't
expect men to
bother
do it.
me.
If a man farts in front of me, it don't bother me whatsoever because I feel like that's just a man being a man. Whether I know him or I don't know him, or a stranger in the
Like,
street.
mine
I'm
will
like,
take
that's
a
what men do.
I'll
Oh.
be going to the bathroom and he'll take a shower and it's right there. Like, and I don't go to the bathroom with the door closed. I hate that. I do not like doors closed when I'm bathing, when I'm going to the bathroom.
Mhm.
It is what it is. And I mean,
We have 2 bathrooms in the house. One of them definitely is communal. It has a door, but the bathroom that's in my room,
Yeah.
it doesn't have a door. You know what I mean? Like I
Mhm.
put different little beads and stuff up throughout the years, but it doesn't
Mhm.
have a door. And I think I'm with you, Ashley, because it's little things like don't go in there and be peeing for a long time. I swear to God, I'm about to start making Austin Powers jokes. Like, you know, what I'm
and then
saying?
we
Like,
have conversations.
we
like,
can have a whole conversation. I
like
could be
this
laying on
morning.
the bed, you peeing, and
No
we
lie.
talking. What's up?
it's 6:00 in the morning and he's getting up and getting ready for a business trip. And I'm just up looking at Love and Hip Hop, listening to a book, and I'm talking to him as he's on, like, he's literally got his computer and he's working
On the toilet.
and I'm talking to him. Then I go in there, I'm like, babe, did you hear what I said? He like, yeah, but like we having a whole conversation.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you through the door.
No, I'm not doing that. And I mean,
And I'm sure
and
no
like-
man has ever cared. He probably just is like, well, this is her thing. Let me
And I-
respect her thing.
and I think I'm the only one because I mean the girls definitely, you can't go in the bathroom on them at all. They will freak out. Like
That's
my girls will
probably me.
freak out if you walk in the bathroom on them. but I just
Don't come in the bathroom with me. If you got to pass by me and get something, I'm still gonna be looking at you like you couldn't wait 10 minutes.
No.
You couldn't wait till.
Well,
I
it ain't
just
gonna be
came
10
out the
minutes if you
bathroom.
scrolling Facebook and Instagram while you on
in
the
there
toilet.
for
What the 10
2
minutes
hours.
is.
Hell
what the 10
no.
minutes
I'm about
is.
to walk in.
Now, if I'm in the shower and you got to come get something out the closet, cool. Or if I'm in the shower and you're brushing your teeth, but like staying in there with me like I'm on the toilet, or you trying to hold a conversation and
I'll
I'm
brush
like
my
trying
teeth
to,
while he on the toilet.
like
I don't
I'm
care.
curling my hair and you're like trying to use the bathroom. I don't like that. Don't spend time with me in the bathroom. If you got to grab something, cool. If I'm in the shower and you like, I'm about to go, let me brush my teeth, cool. But to hang out with me in the bathroom, that's my space.
Tiffany said,
baby, come hang
said,
with
I
me.
was like that, KELZ, until 3 years. That wheelchair, now in the wheelchair, I'm a wheelchair warrior. And she said, I liked privacy, but you know, she did, of course, now the privacy
Yeah,
issue would be different.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What are some other, in marriage? You know what I'm saying? What are some other things that are just,
I
if
like my
pause.
space, even outside of the bathroom. So shout out to Tori. That's my first husband. We've always had an extra bedroom, no matter where we lived. And that was like, I always had a woman cave. I like to be by myself. I guess it's the thing of like being by myself. I like to be alone with somebody. I like you being in the house, but we don't have to watch the same shows.
No, I get
We don't
that.
have to be in the same room.
No,
we
I
don't
get
have to
that.
like, I don't need a lot of QT. I don't need a lot of that.
So I mean, I get that because I feel like every relationship should have their, like their personal time.
Mm-hmm.
But it just doesn't bother me if you come in the bathroom and I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah, it bothers me.
I think something that I would need in a relationship that I don't have right now, or something that I would want or whatever, is I would want to be able to, like as a Libra, when our our scales are unbalanced. You know what I mean? We like how you say, you say you need a woman cave. I don't need a whole cave. I just need to be able to escape for a day or two and not be responsible for anybody and not feel guilty about it. But I think being married and being, being a mom and stuff like that, being able to actually run away for those couple of days is a little bit more difficult. When I was single and just my personality, my really, really close friends, they would know if I disappeared for a couple of days to kind of come find me, because it's just my way as a Libra to kind of recharge. Like when my scales are really unbalanced, I can't be around nobody else. And I think being married for long periods of time, you have a hard time figuring out how to do that recharge, because a couple of hours isn't enough. I'm gonna need.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm cool with a couple hours.
I know, like for me, even when I was single, the kid, like the twins, even knew, like they could feel when I needed my time. So of course I would be a parent. Like I would get them to school, get them, like situated. I would have dinner ready. But like my daughter, she'd be like, okay, mommy needs rest, so I'm gonna do this. Or my son would be like, okay, mom, we're just gonna leave you alone so you can have your alone time. And they'll, like they'll leave me alone. They'll do what they need to because they knew that I need my time. And I feel like now my whole house knows kind of like when I need my time, because it's like I slow down. And they all tell me this because like they was just telling me this, because like I've been on the go for like the last 3 weeks. I just been like this. So like my significant other come to me, he'd be like, okay, we gonna take a break and we gonna go do this. You know what I'm saying? Or he'll be like, you don't want to go to the condo for a couple of days? And I think that's why we kind of still have it, so we can just like dip off if necessary. So I'm just thankful that I have like my entire family, like they really understand, and like we pay attention to each other to see when all of us need that time. Because even the kids, they need their time to themselves too sometimes.
Yep, they do. Yeah, my kids used to take off of school like today is just not a good day. Cool.
And I'm okay with that.
Cool.
I'm the parent that's okay.
You can stay home.
I tell my kids, because it was growing up, I have 7 brothers, so I felt this growing up. If you ever feel as though you need alone time with me, let me know.
I like that you said
that. I try to do things with my kids just by themselves. Like sometimes they'll be like, oh, you're in Georgie or going out to eat, I want to go with you guys. No, this is just me and Georgie time. And sometimes you need to just give your kids time to just decompress with you by themselves without any other people around and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's one thing that I really would want more than anything. I don't feel like I've had the chance to really decompress the way I used to while single, where I used to call it hibernation. I just go into a little hibernation mode and reload and process everything that's happened, and then I can come back out and my scales are ready to go back at it. But yeah, that.
So there is a app that was introduced to me. It's called Paired, and it is a pretty much you have the app, your partner has the app, and every single day they give you a quiz, they give you a question, and they give you like some type of scenario, and they ask you how you feel about it on your own, how you think your partner feels about it on their own, and then they compare the notes and you get to read what your partner said.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun for somebody who would actually do it with you.
So Sunshine,
I'm sorry.
So let me tell you, so like for me, I don't think an app would work like that, because we're both too busy in my eyes for that. Yeah, like we're too busy for that. Like
we still find the time. When you laying in the bed scrolling social media,
no, but
replace it.
I really don't just lay.
When you sitting on the toilet,
when you sitting on the toilet,
I be working.
Yeah, that's
what's more important, your work or your mate?
Yeah,
so you can find
because
that.
But know what I was gonna say. But listen, if y'all could, but you know what, you have to listen.
Okay.
We replace it with other things, so like other topics. Like of course, with us just doing the panel, we had that particular topic. A lot of other people who have podcasts who, like it might be a hot topic, we'll replace it with like those topics and we'll communicate about those. Because I feel like some of those topics for me are more in depth with my life versus me just doing something random or whatever. Because I always want to know what his point of view is when it comes to like real life topics.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially our girl. Like we be on all them like when it comes to relationship topics and this
So he
and
like
that.
the relationship topics.
Yeah, we don't mind talking about those.
Okay, cool. And it has to be with somebody who enjoys relationship conversations. If you're with somebody that ain't that emotional, that probably would be hard to
But you know,
have
mine not
that with.
emotional.
He's
I don't
not.
feel like I don't feel like I'm with any emotional person. And we had this conversation last night, so it's funny that you said that
Mhm.
because he said something and he came to like kiss me. We was like in the kitchen, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "I'm being emotional today." I was like, "You're not even an emotional person." So like, go sit down. He was like, "But this is what you need today."
I love it. You got to be like that with me, or it ain't gonna work.
But
Oh,
I
it ain't
just
gonna work.
like I love the kisses and stuff, but just like
Mhm.
I don't know. He's not a person that where he's emotional in his sleep. You have to really know him to know that that's what
Yeah, well,
like what he's feeling.
I'll be the very inappropriate one. You could be sitting in the restaurant. You look over, and his hand might be up my shirt.
Oh,
That's
baby.
us.
No, you want to
That's
say
who.
that?
If you're not that type of man, you're
Pause.
not gonna last.
You
want to
say that? We were at our son's video shoot because we've been at video shoots, as you know, KELZ, for like the last 2 weeks. We
I
was at his
know
video.
y'all been on it.
We was at his video shoot on Monday, and it was so hilarious because like they film it, and then all of a sudden I just looked down and he all in my shirt. I was like, "Sir, they filming." Like the
Yeah,
kids is filming.
and I'm just gonna keep eating,
And I
whatever it is you're trying to find.
and then he rubbed the
Enjoy.
leg. I said, "Oh, you trying to go home?" This like,
Look at
don't
Sunshine.
make me,
Yes.
don't make me. I
So
said, the
you got to
people
be
probably
a
outside
fun partner for me.
looking.
But I still want my space.
you know,
I want to give you so much love, and then okay, you good?
yeah.
So
I'm
I got
good.
a question.
Let's
What's up?
take a break.
I got a question for y'all.
Mhm.
What have you learned or what have you changed? How do I say this? Because you guys are both previously married, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So in that first marriage, there were things that you didn't like about the person that you were with, and there were things that you didn't like about yourself. There were things that you didn't like about the relationship.
Mhm.
Then you got into your second relationship or into a better relationship. Let's just say that, right?
Mhm.
What things do you know that you definitely see from the first one to the next one that is a contrast that you made sure you didn't make the same mistake again?
Easy for me.
Does that question make sense?
Yeah, easy.
It
Okay.
makes a lot of sense.
Tori's the old school provider. He's I'm gonna make sure home is taken care of. I'm gonna make sure you're taken care of. But all this fluffy, lovey-dovey stuff, that ain't a man. That ain't what men do. You do all the love. You're the emotion. I'm the logic. That's Tori. He's
Mhm.
not gonna hold your hand. He's not gonna call you beautiful. He's not gonna bring you flowers. You got a roof over your head. The kids are taken care of. You good. That is how he gives flowers and holds your hand and kisses you. Second marriage, he was all of that. Like overly flowers every day. Take you out every day. Call you pretty every day. Send you memes throughout the day. Call you, want to be around you, want to be up under you. Let's have movie night tonight. Let's go out tomorrow night. That was the complete difference between the two. So in my first one, I didn't even think that I liked romantic stuff. Like if I saw people holding hands, I used to like clown people like, y'all so extra, get a room. Not knowing I was deeply, deeply desiring that. So when I got it, I couldn't go back from that. That was the differences between the two. Not to say that the second one was better than the first one. They were just completely different. Because he definitely was not better.
So I would have to say with the first one, very lovey-dovey. I was young. We spent all of our time together. So it was like, oh, he going to the club, I'm going to the club. You know, it was every time you saw him, pretty much you saw me until we had the children. And then it was kind of like when I could come, I would come. But the difference I feel like I lost myself in that particular relationship because even though and then I was the breadwinner. So that was kind of like, different.
Mhm.
So even though I feel like I lost myself in that relationship, I feel like I lost myself because my whole focus was nothing but what can I do to get you to the level you want to be on? You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like reciprocated. It wasn't anyone pouring back into me. You know what I'm saying? Versus now I feel like I have the person that pours back into me, but I also have the person that's, going to give me the love and, the different things like that I need. 'Cause I need somebody to tell me, like I love you and hug me, hold me, and know my emotions. Like my current relationship knows when I'm sad, I don't have to voice it. My face is definitely not gonna show it. You know what I'm saying? But you have to know my moves, and he knows my moves to know that something's off. We need to fix it, and how can I fix it?
I like that. Can I add to that too?
Mm-hmm.
Add to the other part of the question that you initially asked was something that you felt like you needed to work on within too. Goes back to what you just said. So something that y'all are both saying. In my first one, it was that whole 80-20 rule, right? So the reason we get along so well is because I always, even to this day, I feel like he didn't really do anything wrong to have left that marriage. But the 80-20, my 20 to everybody else is actually my 80. And that's the love and the, the attention and all that stuff. Then I needed someone to make me feel loved. I needed someone to make me feel like I was important instead of knowing. So now I know that I'm important. I know you don't have to tell me you love me for me to know that you love me.
Right.
I'd rather you show it than tell me. I want both, but if it's one or the other, I don't need a lot of quality time and I don't need a lot of attention for a man to make me feel like we're loved. Like I used to always say, we're just roommates. I didn't have a lot going on. So when I didn't have a lot going on, I expected you're supposed to make me happy. I'm like, I'm bored today and you're not paying me any attention. You don't like me. That's how I was feeling in the first marriage. And that was something I had to fix within me. So it wasn't something that he necessarily did wrong. I just don't think we were equally yoked to be in a romantic
That's
relationship.
the equally yoked.
Yeah, we just weren't equally yoked. I would never choose somebody else to have my kids though. Even like I have no regrets of him. If I can go back right now and say you pick your kid's father, I would still pick him. I would pick him a million times over and over and over again. Romantic wise, we just didn't work in that way. But a lot of that had to do with me expecting him to feel for me instead of me feeling for myself.
Oh no, yeah.
So that's what I grew and learned about me within both relationships. I learned the second one. He loved me so much that I was just like, ooh, I need space. Let me find out what I like to do on my own so I don't lose myself, as Ashley said. So now going forward, I know who I am. One of the things in that paired app, it was asking, what do you like about yourself? Or what do you love about yourself? And I was like, I love the fact that I'm empathetic. I love the fact that I don't judge people for who they are when they're authentically themselves. Now, if you're flexing like you're somebody else, I can't respect you. But if you are telling me, like I said, I can have a female that's a hoe and she's like, yeah, I like to sleep around. I don't have no problem. I'm not going to judge her because she knows who she is.
And she's honest.
And she's honest. If a guy's like, I ain't going to be able to be faithful, I'm just a cheater. I know who you are. I'm not going to judge you. You're just a cheater, but you're authentically who you are. I will not judge that type of person. And I love my face. I love my body. I love who I am. So those are the things that it was asking, what do you like and love about yourself? Those were all the things that I was able to answer for myself. Where I would have needed a man in the past to be able to tell me that, for me to believe it's true.
So. Oh no, because I wake up, I be knowing.
I be knowing.
I be overly confident, baby. I be knowing. I be knowing, baby. And I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm. You know? I am absolutely okay with that.
I'm okay with that. Why you looking like this, Sunshine?
Hey, Sunshine.
If you don't know it, nobody else gonna know it.
Exactly.
No, that's more so I love y'all. I swear to God, I love these hoes. I love these girls. I love y'all so much.
So what about you? Answer the same question.
What about you?
What about you?
While she's thinking, if y'all are just tuned
I can't answer the question because I'm currently married.
I know, but what currently in? But you can. But what do you feel like? Do you feel like you lost yourself with your marriage?
No.
Okay.
No, and I'm gonna tell you why. Mm-hmm. Because I feel as though that is one of those things that I fight for in my marriage. Like I'm the person who I'm going to be whoever the hell I want to be, and you're going to have to like this person. And if you really like me, at the core, me has never changed. It's just maybe something that I'm doing or, like I'm very easily a chameleon. You know what I mean? Like, not trying to be funny or nothing, but when I worked at Baker's,
The shoe store?
Girl.
Girl, I had all the shoes.
Don't play with
What?
me.
I
Don't-
love Bakers.
Me and Tysla, me and Tysla would take our checks, baby, and go buy us some shoes from Baker's.
Ma'am, do you know what? When I tell you I worked at Baker's and I had the highest sales in the country, that they took me out to the main whatever for a banquet and stuff. I made more money out of South DeKalb Mall than Lenox Mall. Okay. I was
Out of South DeKalb?
out of South
And you know now,
DeKalb.
girl, they selling like flowers and bears and stuff now in
Baby.
Baker's.
The reason why Baker's shut down is because of me.
No,
No,
I'm saying
Baker's is
what the
closed
when it
because of
was.
me. No,
Yeah.
Baker's is closed because of me, because karma don't play about me. And I will talk about that story off air. But yeah, anyways, when I worked at Baker's, dressed all the time. You know what I'm saying? When I worked at Family Dollar, never dressed, always in a uniform, very chameleon. You can ask KELZ, as she has told, as we've gotten to know each other and stuff. When she met me as a hairstylist, I'm that kind of chameleon. But then when we get in different spaces and she's like, hey, look, we need to be like this, it changes. When
because I saw you in a whole different light on the panel. I said, wait a minute.
I'm a girl.
I said, wait a minute. Sunshine. Y'all, Sunshine.
I'm a
Not
girl.
to deflect from what we talking about. Sunshine came out, y'all. She had her legs oiled up. She had her arms oiled up. Baby, she had her little dress on. And my friend, let me tell you what my friend said. My friend said, baby, you and Sunshine was so cute on the panel. That's why they set y'all together. I said, no, baby, we moved. I said, baby, we was gonna be together. I said, me and Sunshine was gonna sit together. I said, baby, Sunshine had that face together. She threw that hair to the side. I said, oh.
Baby, let me tell you something.
I said, this
KELZ
is
will
Sunshine.
tell you, KELZ had to get me out the house. And when you ask, like, are you willing, like, are you willing to change or whatever? I used to be literally that sham, stay at home. KELZ would be like, let's go here. And I would use him as my excuse. He said he don't want me to go nowhere. And she just never stopped asking me to go out. But then I turned into this personality to the point where we could be out at dinner and somebody walk up and be like, yo, that's the hood unicorn. Like, yo, that's Sunshine. That's a very different person to have to be around than being around the lady that was just at the house doing hair.
My daughter can't stand it. She be like, can we go out and like, she want to go wave so far in Atlanta somewhere, because she's like, I know they don't know you over there.
So that's
she
just
hates when
like
people stop us.
Our kids are like that, because if they go somewhere with me, they're like, somebody always knows you. But when they go somewhere with him, baby, we was at the mall the other day, and they was like, I'm just so sick of this. Like, I'm tired. And I'm like, what are you tired from? They was like, somebody's always stopping you. He just knows everyone. And I'm like,
no, my kids, I don't know why. My kids is all for it. Zoe, she's like, Mommy, they knew you. And I'm like,
see,
Zoe,
now our
oldest, they don't know me.
No. Our oldest is 19. Now that's him. Because we went to girl, girl, he loves it. We went out Saturday night for his album release. So after I left y'all, I went home, got dressed, and went to his album release, because he just had an album drop. And y'all, we walked in or whatever, like, so I'm in mommy mode, but I'm also out and about, what I'm saying, like business. So like, it's a little different. So yeah, we walk in and he like, yeah, he like, big honcho. And I'm like, boy, sit down somewhere. But he loves it. Versus the girls are like, no.
Yeah, it's just a personality.
Yeah, it might be that. Yeah, it might be
But-
personality. She's
but-
real shy too, so that's probably another reason.
That's
why
how
she
my
don't like
daughter,
it.
our daughter's shy.
That's probably what it is too. Then. Yeah,
But
she's shy.
would you guys go back to being the home personality if the person that you're with doesn't like the notoriety that you're getting?
I like being I feel like right now in my life, I'm a perfect mix. Like with being known, because I mean, we go places. Of course, I'm known because like I do hair, and then like I've been out, like I've been out. But anyway, but then I also like being the submissive at home, wife. I like that.
I honestly don't even think I would even have to answer a question like that, because I don't think a man would even want me to be anything other than what he sees and
That's what I'm
knows.
saying. Like you gotta be you.
Yeah, but her question, if a man wanted you to, I don't think a man would want me to. Is what I mean.
You gotta be. I feel like you have to be with a person who can take you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want to be with a person who can't take all that comes with me. So if being out and I'm known, if that's a problem for you, then you're not the person for me.
Yeah, because if I'm out and if we're out, y'all know we said this the other day. We didn't take pictures. When I go out, I don't remember to
We
take pictures.
did not take.
No,
If you
why
see me
I
take
said that?
pictures,
I took no picture by myself.
let me
So
tell
when
you
she
something.
when she posted her pictures, I was like, damn, when she had time to take pictures.
but guess what? Y'all, if y'all ever, and I'm not lying, if y'all ever see me take individual pictures, somebody either took it or somebody texted me and said, "Don't forget to take pictures."
KELZ,
That's what he does.
we forgot.
let me tell you something.
Me and Sunshine forgot. We got
They be
group
like,
pictures.
go
Did you
be
see our
great.
group pictures?
I am
Did
so
I?
good.
Oh, you didn't see
Send
our
it to
group
me?
No, the host sent me the group pictures.
I think.
Did you see our group pictures?
Yeah.
Girl, I was like, oh, we was cute.
Yeah.
Like we was really
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna look through this
I
shit.
was like, so what'd
Forgot.
she say?
So I
Nothing.
got
Keep
a bad
going.
habit. I'll see something and I swear I respond to it. Sometimes I don't open it because I don't want to forget to not respond, so I don't open it. So that's why I didn't see it yet.
And then so many
'Cause I
people
need to
text her after
respond.
the fact, and she forgets to go back down.
That's what happened.
So what me and Sunshine, I don't know if y'all, I don't know, but see what me and Sunshine do is we'll go send another message.
Because in my mind, if I open it, I'm
Ain't that
going
right,
to forget
Sunshine?
about it.
Sunshine,
So
we'll
if
go
I
send
don't
another
open it, I'm
message,
like,
right?
oh, let me remember to open this later so I can respond when I'm ready to get into because I know it's not a 1-2 thing. It's going to be a whole conversation. So some things I don't open it so I don't forget it. And that was one of them.
Okay, to the
like,
comments. P. Joe said, I saw you, Sunshine. I saw you too, P.
Oh,
Joe.
he texted me.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
like,
we saw you, P.J. Like
everybody
P.J.
saw
was in the
Sunshine.
building.
Everybody saw Sunshine that day, baby.
Everybody, because baby Sunshine was bodying with that body dress, baby. She was
That
body
booty, them
yaddy.
legs.
I
She
said,
light
where did this
skin.
booty come from? No, but she had that highlight going on. You seen the highlight? I said, okay.
Y'all shut up. Oh,
She
Mimi is here. Mimi says,
Hey,
Sunshine
Mimi.
showing your age, talking about bakers, baby.
We all showing our age talking about bakers, but I
Let me
know
tell
y'all
you
had
something.
wait, Park, I
Bakers
still got a
had
pair of
the best shoes.
They
I
did.
still have 3 pair of Baker's heels in my closet that are very, very well intact. Don't make me pull them out.
There is a store in Cumberland Mall right now. It's upstairs to the right at the very end. DSW's downstairs somewhere.
Mhm.
Upstairs, you go and it's on the
It's
right.
across from Fredericks or whatever.
Oh my gosh. When I say I don't know where they get these shoes from, but if you get shoes from there, you ain't gonna see nobody in Atlanta with them. And I'm like, I can't believe I don't see these shoes anywhere. They are kind of, I mean, if you consider high to be high, they like 100 to 200 within that range, between 100 and
Oh,
200.
So we need to go
But
to
they are
Cumberland?
so unique. They have so many unique shoes in there. Like I wanted every single pair of shoes. It was like one shoe had a bunch of different watches on them. Like, let me see your watch. It was like that was the straps with watches like this.
You want to go to Cumberland?
Yeah. So this is my
I'm
thing.
so serious. I
I'm
can't think of the
about
name
the
of it. My daughter
sturdiness
knows.
of a shoe. Like I need to feel like this a lot of leg to hold on to. You know what I'm saying?
we
Now I
saw.
got
So-
you. Right.
So I that be my thing because I will send a shoe back. But because I have worked at Baker's, I know shoes. Like I know shoe sizes. I'm real quick with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I have fun. That's my thing. My thing is the hood, and KELZ always, she finally got me out of hoodies, y'all. This that you see, this Sunshine that you met, this is a new chameleon. Because if you ask KELZ, I had 18 hoodies. You haven't seen me.
She would have came in a hoodie.
I would have came in a hoodie. I would have. I really would have. I would have. No, don't look like that because I would have. I would have came, or I would have came in a Hits 92.3 shirt.
Yep. Either or.
I can see that.
Yep.
I can definitely see
With
that.
some cute jeans on.
Yeah, I can see
Yep,
that.
that's exactly what I would
With
have
some
done.
cute jeans on.
Yep.
Now she would have a cute top on, but she would definitely wear jeans or
I can
a
see that.
hoodie.
But I was like, nah, I'm gonna show
Now,
you.
if I'm wearing a hoodie, it's gonna be some thigh high boots with some
Yeah, see, like,
with
and
some
that's what I'm about to
stockings
say.
on.
Because, like, me with
That's
a
what I would
hoodie,
do with a hoodie.
you know, that's my
But
thing.
I'm a real
But, like,
tomboy though.
my thing is
like,
a hoodie. My thing is a hoodie with like a nice, like with some shorts.
Yeah, that you can barely see. The
Look,
shorts are
I
short.
have
the shorts you can
7
barely see.
brothers. I grew up like treated like a boy. But when I'm being around other girls, y'all are bringing. I promise you, y'all are gonna be so proud of me when I tell y'all something off air. But y'all are bringing out the girly in me. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you. I feel
and
you.
when y'all was like, "What are y'all wearing?" I was like, "Don't worry about it. I got something."
She sure did.
I was like, "And I ain't wore it
And
yet."
I'm like, I don't
too.
know. I
That's
just know I'm wearing a
bonus.
dress.
What?
That's what I know. I don't never know what I'm gonna wear, but I know I'm either gonna wear a pants, I'm a pantsuit, I'm gonna wear a dress, I'm gonna wear a skirt, but I'll never know. I just in my mind, I know I want to wear a dress to something.
Yeah.
Or I want to wear this to something.
I didn't go look for my outfit until I got off work Saturday. And then, so like me and the girls and him, we went to Perimeter Mall, and I was just like, okay. I was like, oh, I want this shirt because I like it was a snug fit. Like,
yeah.
you know. And then the jeans was making my booty, so I was like, oh,
It was. We
see,
Girl, the dress I had on, it's been in my closet for years.
Y'all definitely need to check out that that panel. It was a lot of very deep conversations that happened.
Very.
Again, even from the audience was able to add a nice element to it. I was trying to explain to KELZ, you know, people be talking junk about people who that they see on TV and the answers that they do and stuff like that sometimes. But when them lights is really bright on you and you listening and you trying to comprehend and make sure you give an answer without stuttering or looking crazy or whatever, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
You want me to tell you what's crazy?
It's a lot.
So like my friend that came with her dude, they went out with us that night. We sitting in the club talking about the panel.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Like we was sitting in the club talking about the panel.
And I didn't even get through half those questions.
We did not. Oh my God. Yeah,
I was like, was we only up there 30
maybe
minutes?
8 people. Well, no, I can't even say that because we had 8 people the last panel and it went completely different.
But I think
people were allowing.
But you want me to tell you what I feel like it was? This was 8 people, but these were strong personalities.
It was too many strong personalities.
It was a strong. It was strong.
It was, and I had
we didn't allow the audience to take over. The audience was not taking over with us, baby.
And I didn't want to be like, cause I didn't want to do that to that lady because I'm like, I'm not trying to silence adults. That's why I was like, can y'all please just, because I don't want to have to be like, shh. That's why I just started saying, okay, so the next question, because I didn't want to be like, okay, hold up. No, don't say no. I was just like, oh my gosh, y'all gave me when I say my anxiety was
DJ
through the roof.
Name? Because my DJ,
shout out Dream. DJ Dream.
Oh yeah, shout out to that's the new homie.
Yeah,
like
he gives the real.
His insight was very real and it was very transparent and it wasn't fluff. I hate fluff.
Yeah, he's
that's my thing. I hate fluff.
Yeah, and he's been married. Next month will be 23 years.
Yeah.
So shout out to DJ Dream. Shout out to his wife Crystal.
Shout out.
Yes. But I was saying to Sunshine, just speaking on Dream's point, is not every man, and to your point, Sunshine, too, not every man, even though we see this man, I don't know, he's good with finances, and you're like, oh, he'd be a great accountant. Let me try to get him to be an accountant. That man don't want to be an accountant.
Right.
Yeah. Just he's good at being the manager at Walmart. He loves that job. He gets paid whatever he gets paid, and he's like, I'm the store manager. Next year, I want to be the regional manager. And you're like, but you're so great with numbers. We could be living in $1 million house. That man don't want to be an accountant. But we see that great potential in that man, and we try to force that on him, try to love him through it, try to be patient because we think eventually he's going to be that accountant. That man never had any intentions on being that. So when he was like, you just got to love the person that you have for whoever they are right now, instead of like, okay, he's going to be this later on. I know it. I see it in him. I just gotta be patient. No, being patient, waiting on something. No, I would never do that again.
Yeah, me, I would never.
I would never do that
I did
again.
that for 13 years. I would never do it again.
Mm-hmm.
So do either of y'all feel like y'all wasted time in y'all past relationships?
I definitely wasted time in my past relationship because I felt that I would love a person until they got out of that particular stage in life. And they ain't never left the stage. So I wasted my 13 years waiting on you to come out of a stage that you are still currently in at 40 fucking 5.
I felt complete opposite. Only for me, I learned how to be a partner in that relationship. He never got out of that stage because he's still doing the same thing over and over and over again. But I learned that when I left, it wasn't because of that. It was for other reasons. But to be an actual partner, like, okay, we're not growing in this way. Instead of running, let me figure out what I can do. I tried different things to see what can work. And when that didn't work,
but I feel like in
way.
certain circumstances, you got to bow out and take your loss.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I did, but I don't regret it. I don't regret. When I say we couldn't even afford to get the HVAC fixed. We went a whole summer with no heat, and the heat rises. Our bedroom is upstairs. We literally took our mattress and slept in the living room because my kids used to spend the summer with their dad, so they weren't there. So I have a grown man who couldn't fix the HVAC or get somebody to fix it. We thugged it out, sleeping in the living room on the mattress. When we started our businesses, we were eating noodles. We were getting subs at Public. It's so many different subs I tried.
But that's not but see, the grind is not the problem.
Some women don't want to do that.
So that's the thing. So for
I
me,
learned to do that. That's what
the grind wasn't the problem. The mentality was the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So me sitting there with you in your grinding season is completely different from me sitting there with you and you're stuck in a childish mentality.
Oh yeah, that's different.
You know what I'm saying? So again, that's why
I can't take that away from him. Even though he never got to a point, I can say if he started at A, that man is somewhere further than just A. He's still not at A. So I will say that. I can't take that away from him.
That I can't do.
Yeah.
Like I'm thankful for, what we created, but outside of that, it's like it's a no for me.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I'm grown. I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We live, we learn.
Exactly. I just will never date the potential of what I want somebody to be. I got to date somebody like if they don't change today. Granted, you can always find a job that pays more or do something that pays more. The person themselves, the character within that person. If I'm like, oh, he has a good heart, but he such and such, that's like saying this person is a great person, but they on drugs. They're in rehab, and I know they're gonna shake it someday. That's how I look at potential. When you see somebody ain't what you want them to be, but you're praying to see them through. That's like dealing with somebody with a habit. Dealing with somebody, do the opposite. Dealing with somebody that has, I won't even go that drastic. Let's say somebody has a gambling problem and they're always spending money at the casino. And you're like, I'm gonna keep praying through it. We're just gonna do separate accounts, and whatever he blow. But I know, he's gonna get help on that. He's in rehab right now to learn how to stop spending money. But you're hoping, you're staying for that when he shakes that habit. What if he never does?
Right.
Now you mad because I gave you all of me. I did this and I did that, and you just never changed. You never valued you. You never valued me. You took me for granted. But he was just being who he is.
Mm-hmm.
And you wanted,
but that's different. Also why I never just really got in another relationship outside of that, because you had to show me not just your potential, but you have to already be doing it, because I'm already doing it. I'm already living a good life.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was already living a good life. I didn't get in a relationship needing nobody to pick me up. I ain't get a relationship needing nobody to build me or nothing. So like I'm an asset to any room that I walk in, and I'm okay, and I know that.
Yep.
And I stand on it.
Yep. Same. So you gotta know you him. Why? I don't like when women say he think he the prize. Why the hell would I want someone who don't think he the prize?
I do not. I don't want a
the
man.
Trash. I want the prize.
I want the prize. I don't want a man that don't think he the prize.
Now, like, you can't just think you the prize. You gotta
know. You gotta be the prize. Like I don't want a person that walks around like you said, the trash. Like, please be the prize.
Yeah.
Show me that you're the prize. You are, and I'm gonna let you have that. Please be the prize.
Exactly. And just like dude said on there, he was just like, oh no, I couldn't trust you. Some dudes will just be like saying in their head, oh, I don't trust her, but I'm gonna still try to make it work with her. He just be like, oh no, we couldn't work. I like a guy that knows what he wants. If a woman ain't gonna poop in front of him, he like, oh no, I couldn't be with her.
Here she go.
I respect that. I want somebody that whatever it is that you want for your life, if she don't match it as fine as she is, as much motion as she had going on, she don't work for you.
Let it go.
Let it go. Yeah. I love those types. Because that means if you do choose me, you were picky. Like, You found the prize because you are the prize.
And I want a man that's picky. I don't want a man that settles for anything. You know, like you could realistically, you can go ahead and screw anything, but who you settle down with is completely different. You know what I'm saying? So, like, please be picky.
You know what?
Please, because like,
okay, wait. Can I say something to that?
I mean, you can screw whatever.
Can I say something to that?
Mm-hmm.
It is so much like I don't think men understand how sexy it is if you are a aesthetically a pleasing individual, meaning most women find you attractive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not just this one particular girl like you, right? Most women throw cat at you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you are a fine man and you have standards, that is so sexy.
So attractive.
Oh my God. That is one of the most attractive things ever. If you are the type of guy that is attractive and you just allow your attractiveness to just collect for you and do the work for you, and you just always hoeing around and you got coochie everywhere, then it's like, okay, you're fishing in a pool. Like it's easy for you. That's what's up. Hey, do it. You know, that's what's up.
I was about to say something. I'm gonna keep my comment to myself because I was about to go complete. But make sure you cut that for me. That where I just said, just cut that for me and send it to me later. Because baby, I was about to go all off.
I'm laughing because
you know me and this nigga right here, we got sidebar jokes.
If I see the person after me and they not better than me, I can never go back to you. So, I'm so big on that. Like, I'm so big on that because then I'm like,
I don't go back.
I was the best thing you had.
Right, look, I don't go back, but I was about to say you better fuck up the lad. Like if you cheat on me, like I'm the type of person where if you were to cheat on me, if I better think like, oh no, I understand why.
And I'm about to make a and Sunshine.
I get it. I promise. If you cheat on me, and I'm like, what the? I'm mad. If you cheat on me, and I be like, but you could have included me, then I might let you get a pass. I might be like, you know what? I understand it. Maybe I should have stepped my game up.
To your point. To your friend. To your friend. I said that to him. I said, she was our biggest freaking client. Why would you do that? We could have been getting all this money. You could have messed with anybody. Why would you mess up the money? I say that girl was spending so much money with us. Well, her husband was spending so much money.
I know.
Shout out to her husband.
Shout out to her husband. But okay, but this is the thing. I know, like for me, I've never dated a person, and I don't have enough drink, but shout out.
You want the bottle?
So yeah. So I've never dated a person, and the person that they've always upgraded when it came to me. Cause I'm a very, very big asset, not only with, like business and financial, but beauty, all the above. I'm gonna take you where you need to be. I'm gonna help you get where you need to be. So I've always been that person, and I stand on it.
Period.
100%.
I just be like, oh,
because I just be like, oh.
You didn't even try. You just gave up, huh? Because you knew you weren't gonna get nowhere close. You didn't even try.
Why y'all got me on these people internet acting like this? Internet radio.
Let's take a quick break because we ain't took a break in a minute.
Please.
We're gonna take a quick break. We are talking about Are You Marriage Material? Shout out to Robert J. Moore with this topic. His play is October 18th, 8 p.m. at New Manchester High School in Douglasville. You can get your tickets at www.robertjmooreent.com. We'll be right back. L.I.C.K Show hits 92.3, and it is Wine and Women Wednesday.
Sky People Chief coming peace, love, and I'm just trying to see where you going with that on. You got cute for me. Looking like my baby. I don't come in here unless they pay me. I
been here all night, I'm feeling wavy. But they closing down like the Calorie Road Macy's. Where we finna go, though? We can hit the town and take some photos. Girl, I got the smoke, but can you roll, though? You know I thought about you jumping on this pole. Go somewhere with all that over there you got. Running up my spot, do you running there a lot? You ran into a riding rich, I'm good with the box. It'll be a remix, non-stop, let it rock.
La la, yeah.
Look who bringing back Jet magazines, ain't it? Beauty of the week indeed, that's a queen, ain't it? And she throw back on the smoke. I asked what it is, she said the presidential shit, not that tangerine, ain't it? She said, boy, stop. You thought it, you tried it. I said, yeah, whatever, if it's so that I'd buy it. Windows to your soul, girl, I love the way your eyes get. When I look into them, I fall in a pool of violence. That's just what it's like, I got a jet that you can pilot. When we see each other, always frequent flyer mileage. It's always a laugh, she be like, boy, why you so childish? Because the internet, she said, huh, jet be quiet. You know I'm a fool, Barrymore, I'm a riot. Like God is to a like God, I'm a lion. You came in here cute, we ain't been the best by it. You know what it is, me and Slim, we just vibing.
That's a good question because I don't know. All right, so we are back. Lick Show hits 92.3, and it is Wine and Women Wednesday, and we are talking about Are You Marriage Material? Shout out to Robert J. Moore. This is a question that I didn't ask. Let me see how I can ask this. Hold on. What lessons have you learned about being a good spouse that you wish you've known before you said I do?
Oh,
What lessons before marriage? Let me ask it because I don't even understand the question. Maybe break it down to me. What lessons have you learned about being a good spouse that you wish you'd known before saying I do?
I personally would say to listen. I wasn't in my younger days, I wasn't a listener. So I didn't necessarily listen to my spouse. So for me, that's the biggest one.
That's the
But
biggest one.
I feel like going through therapy, it helped me with knowing that if this is a person you want to be with and this is the person that you choose to, like lead your life, you gotta listen.
That's a good one. I would say again, let me ask the question for anyone just tuned in because I just literally got on my live. What lessons have you learned about being a good spouse that you wish you'd known before saying I do? responding to things from a logical mindset instead of an emotional mindset.
That's a great one.
Because I think a lot of things where just being a woman, we kind of play victim in certain aspects
And play on our emotion.
and play on our emotion instead of thinking like, well, because A and B make sense, this is why. But because I'm who I am, you should have known not to do that. You should have known better than to do. You know me better than that. We should be better to each other instead of saying, well, because A and B made sense, I did C. And that's why I made a mistake, or that's why I didn't follow up with, or XYZ. I'll take prime example for something.
Mm-hmm.
This pair thing that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
We started 8 days ago. He's missed 2 days. And I want to be like, oh, there you go, being inconsistent. But my logical side was, y'all spent all day last week. I mean, the other day, which would mean neither one of y'all were on there. But when I got home and I laid in bed, I caught up. If I didn't catch up, we would have been in the same boat. And then flying back the next day, which was why he didn't. So I'm like,
those are good
the
passes.
Emotional part of it was like, you could have made the time because I did. The logical side was, spent 1 day flying. The other day, y'all was just together. Neither one of y'all was thinking about that.
Right.
But when you had the moment to think about it, you went and did it. So it could have been a thing. It could have been, are you already showing inconsistencies? And da-da-da-da. It could have been that on the emotional side.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely say going forward, I would try to think of both sides of something before my response to it is only on how I feel versus what could actually be the facts of something.
But you know what? When we were doing a panel, you were asking, are you guys listening to respond, or are you really listening to the person? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what we have to kind of like look at. And in this particular aspect, he was present, like he was present day because he was in the moment with you. So okay, yeah, you missed that, but you were here and we were, in our moment. So I get that. That's
because on there it says 8-day streak and his started over because he missed. So I'm like, see, I was like, nope. Think about it. Sit back before you respond. Sit back before you even bring that to that person's attention.
And then also, depending on someone's workload or what their mental is that day, everybody deserve grace.
Yeah.
It's like we deserve a grace period because it might be a day that you have a very, very long moment. Like you was talking about the other day. I just been on the road all day. That's something that you can get grace for. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but as I'm showing you grace, show me grace.
Show me grace too. Exactly. Yep. So I just say think of both. When you're about to crash out, women, men do it too, but I'm just speaking as a woman because I don't know what men's mentality is. If you're about to crash out on your man, think of both sides. Try to put yourself in their shoes as to why whatever it is that pissed you off that day makes sense. And then if it makes sense, ask. Don't assume. Don't just go off the and that's one thing I did learn recently. I ask a lot of questions before I before I crash out.
But I was just about to ask you that. So like, I don't even crash out no more. I don't crash out.
I don't yell.
Like, why am I'm not yelling? I'm not arguing. I'm not fighting. Like, why am I crashing out?
I had a man pop up at my house before, ready to argue. I was outside cleaning out my car. Guess what I was doing while he was yelling and screaming in my driveway?
Cleaning out your car.
I was cleaning out my car. He said, and I don't like to cuss on my show, but I just want to get all out. He was like, I felt like a bitch when I left. I said, why?
As he should.
He said, because I'm in your yard crashing out and you like, chill.
But you know what? I don't even want a man that feels like it's okay to crash out. Like, we are too old.
We are grown.
We are not in our early 20s. We are too old. So it's okay for us to have a conversation and discuss what our issue is and, like come to a mutual agreement, whether we're going to agree, we're going to disagree, or we're going to agree to disagree. But like crash out, I'm not 20 no more.
I don't want to yell.
Busting your windows no more. Like, that was 20-year-old Ashley. 20-year-old Ashley was running
That's
over.
still on my bucket list. I ain't did it.
You don't want to do it. 20-year-old Ashley will run you over. I will hit you with a bat. Like all of the things that I do not condone violence. I am grown.
She said that was 20 years
ago. But that was 20 years ago. Like that was that version of me. But I'm no longer that person. I am not crash out Ashley.
Somebody literally made me feel like I didn't care about them enough because I was never the crash out type. your old friend. You ain't never heard me pop up at their house or try to fight her. Or, you would never, and that was my
Child,
thing in the
she would have
past.
ran.
That's me in my past. Is I would never want another woman to see me sweat. So I'm not gonna keep
But you
calling
know
you.
what?
I'm not gonna pull up on you. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. Now, I'm gonna ask questions.
Now it's a difference between asking questions
I wouldn't
and
do that in the
crashing
past.
out.
Yeah.
But like for me, you never gonna see me sweat as a woman. Like you will. It's no woman, and I'm 40 years old. It's no woman in America that can ever say that they saw me crash out on them or a man at any point. I'm never gonna give a woman that satisfaction ever. Now I might bust you up, like because like you owe me something. The man don't owe me nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's no woman in America that can ever say they put me in a space to make me crash out because I'm her.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna always be her. And you're never gonna see me in that light ever. I'm always gonna walk in the room like I own it. Baby, I don't care what you did with him. That's between you and him. But guess what? I own this. I own this. Okay.
Can I say question? And this is probably not a good question if you're dealing with somebody because it makes, I don't know if it'll make people
He's
think
talking about
anything.
she's still crashing. No, I'm not, sir. I promise you. You can ask any man I've ever dealt with. I ain't crashing out.
That's Robert.
I know that's Robert.
Okay. Shout out to Robert. We've been talking about you this whole show. Robert J. Moore. What's your biggest deal breaker? Yeah, what's your biggest deal breaker? Because I always say,
oh baby,
cheating is not necessarily my deal breaker. It's how you go about it. For me, that's me. I'm not speaking for no other woman.
Yeah, I can't speak for nobody else, but I would never say that cheating is a deal breaker for me. A deal breaker for me is you bringing another child into my home.
That part.
You want me to tell you why? Because I can never look at that child and not see what you did to me.
I'll never forgive. Yeah, I won't be
so
able
I'm
to.
never gonna forgive you. And guess what? Your child is always gonna be that little bastard.
Yeah, real quick. It has nothing to do with nothing. Sunshine, can you do me a quick favor? Can you take this post from my page because I'm on live and I don't want to have to end it on my Facebook? The long post that I made because I want to ask y'all's opinion on that.
Oh, okay.
So go to page.
It's on Facebook.
It's on Facebook.
The one about it's a long one. You might have to do 2 screenshots.
So like realistically for me, that's a full-blown deal breaker for me. And I think I had one person who I was dealing with who had a kid on me. I was very young. Like I was young. I was like, when I say early 20s, it would never ever go back.
Yeah. I couldn't go back
ever.
To that too.
I could never ever go back to that.
I don't know if you needed your phone. All right, I want to know. So I said this is KELZ Brain Exposed because it's on kind of like what we're talking about. There is nothing wrong with a partner wanting a monogamous relationship. There's nothing wrong with a partner wanting multiple partners. The problem is when the two of them get together, a horrible combination. One lies to the partner in attempts to keep in them, and the other tries to change their partner's ways to stay. One creates an imbalanced nervous system in their partner, and the other creates self-doubt from judgment of their partner. The promiscuous one cannot control their desires for sacredness and exclusivity by selfishly lying about the desires of the heart and lack of discipline in their behavior. The monogamous one wants a faithful partner who cannot control the partner's desires of freedom and practices delusion that will manipulate a false sense of miraculous change in that one's own on their own and to pacify their own ego. I can't even get it out. The promiscuous one should never commit to a relationship without full transparency and with a partner who is open and understanding. Monogamous individuals should never restrict promiscuous partners from their liberal natures through acts of manipulation. Seek a partner who also values exclusivity. You got to love and accept people for who they are and move on to the one who operates in the exact manner you desire. People are not potential people and are literally today who they're going to be today. It shall remain until the action is consistent. And then if they change, that is who they are in that moment. If they don't grow, are they not authentically themselves? We cannot change or control another human. What's your thoughts on that?
First of all, I feel like everybody should do what works for them. That's my number one. Number two, I feel like part of our problem is women feel like they can do what men do. As a woman, you can't do what a man does. It's completely different. So you having multiple partners and your partner having multiple partners are two different things. You're getting the insert, your partner is not. You're looked at differently on a whole nother level because as women, we're the queens and we're held to a different standard. So that's that's my take on that.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm never gonna say I'm okay with a person cheating on me.
Yeah, I'm never gonna
Yeah,
be
like
okay with a person
I'm
cheating.
never gonna say that. Like it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But if a person comes into a relationship and a person tells you that this is what it is and this is how they are, you have the right to leave or go. Like this is not
Instead of trying to change them.
Yeah, instead of changing a person, because I feel like people change when they want to change. You know what I'm saying? So if you are in a situation and this is what's going on, and you stick it out and the person changes, they didn't change because you wanted them to change. They changed because this is something that they wanted to do
on their own.
on their own.
Mm-hmm.
That's completely different versus you sitting in a situation and you saying, oh, I'm going to change my spouse. Oh, I'm going to change my spouse. Oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to change my spouse. And then guess what? At the end of the day, when they don't change, you're upset.
You're trying to manipulate them into a change because that's
like,
what you want.
You did that to yourself. You should just find somebody that's on your path that you feel like is in that, because I just don't feel it. But
and then that person has to be honest too. That's the part of what I was saying too.
Honest.
Like you got the monogamous person who you're saying you can't change that person, can't make that person do anything. But you also have the person who isn't making the changes that should get with somebody who is freedom lovers.
You
like
really
them.
aren't him or you really aren't her if you can't be honest and do what you want to do.
Exactly. Thank
you.
you.
If you gotta lie and manipulate somebody to do what you feel like is best for you, then you really aren't that person. You really aren't him. You really aren't her. Honesty is what makes you that person.
Yep. I had
and being honest is what's going to allow things so you won't crash out because you're honest.
Yep.
And you're
and
honest.
Then, what are they gonna really just say? I told you who
I told you.
I had a guy tell me that before. You actually know him. He's been on my live before. He said something about you being on. Anyway, he told me that he used to be married, and I was like, why'd you get a divorce? And he said he committed adultery, so he cheated on his wife. And he said he watched her lose weight. He watched her try to forgive him, and they went through counseling, and she just couldn't do it. He said what he did to her, he would never do to another woman. So he was like, any relationship he ever gets in, he always, in case you don't ask him, he's going to tell you, I lost my wife because I cheated on her. My mindset was thinking he learned his lesson. He would never cheat again because of what he did to his wife. So he's going to always be faithful. That's not what he was saying.
No, what he was
saying is I might have the desires to be with other people. I can't guarantee you that I won't cheat.
But to me, that's not being straight up, and that's not being honest, and that's not being upfront, because what you're doing is you're giving someone the assumption that, hey, this is what I did. And now you can assume, did I change or am I still there?
Well, no, he was just saying he has the desires every now and then. He gonna want to be with somebody else.
But he said, but what you said was, I lost my wife because I cheated. You know what I'm saying? But you left it at that particular point. Follow it up with, I still have the desires.
Yeah.
And then we're okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he was saying.
That's fine.
So I don't know if I said it right, but he's pretty much saying, like, going forward, I might have the desires to be with somebody else, and that's what
it's somebody out here for him.
Yeah.
It's somebody out here. That's what I'm saying. It's somebody out here for you.
Not a serious relationship. Like any guy I've ever dealt with on any type of level, I give you the option of how you want this thing to go. If you want to just kick it, you got to let me know that. If you are looking for something long term, you got to let me know that, because that's where my mind is going to go. You can't say you want something and you just want to kick it. Meanwhile, you're trying to build something for real. My mind won't go there because this is what you said you wanted. We out here playing and you getting mad I'm doing certain things. How? When we're kicking it. So wherever you want this to go, I don't know how it's going to change into something else. It can. Obviously, it can. But I dealt with somebody for 2 years because we started one way and then you try to give me an ultimatum. Wait a minute. You didn't say that when we started kicking it, but I got it. 2 years in, somebody gonna catch feelings. Cool. And that's what happened. So I always say, however you want to start this thing, that's how I look at you.
And see, I feel like I'm a little different because I feel like we can start one way, but we can maneuver and change it to something else.
Yeah. And that's
depending
if
on how.
if
But
I'm in
we
a
both
space
have
where
to
I
be on.
want to.
Yeah, but we both have to be on the same page.
Yeah.
You know, like we have to be on the same page when it comes to that.
Yeah, I can see like I'm super busy. I don't want to have to be responsible for, being with somebody, and I just want somebody to kick it with, somebody to have on my arm when I'm going to my events, and can see that. But then I could change my mind later and like, you know what? I think I'm ready for a relationship. And if you're still dealing with that person, if we're both in that mindset, I can see that happening. But if I'm not there, then I don't like when people try to change my mind
Oh
into
yeah, don't
something
you
else.
can't. But that's the thing, you can't change my mind. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Like you can't change my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I do it when I feel like it. There, why
wish
your
I
parent
was more like
notification
that.
popped up?
Oh, he doing the work.
Y'all, we on live and her parent notification.
Somebody doing the work. But yeah, so that's
somebody
what
said, is cheating talking to, or is it just physical? So for
Ooh,
me,
good question.
For me, cheating is anything that you and your spouse don't agree on, and anything that you will not do in front of your significant other.
I agree with that.
So
1000%.
everything is different. For KELZ, it might be talking to somebody. For me, it might be physical. You know what I'm saying? So like it just depends. Every relationship is different. Every person is different.
Yeah. Anything you got to hide with the opposite sex.
If you hiding it, it's
or if you low key like the same sex. Anything you have to hide from me in a romantic or some type of interest with somebody, I consider to be cheating. Like even omitting certain things.
Yeah.
So for instance, if my dude, I don't know, he owns give me a business because I don't want to just give me a business.
Restaurant.
He owns a restaurant. And every day he's sitting down with this particular bartender and he's talking about her personal life. And I find out later, they're like, oh yeah, they sit at the bar every day. Who is this? Like, does she come see you? He's like, no, she's the bartender. I'd rather you come home and be like, babe, at work, such and such said, do that.
Absolutely.
So when that comes to me, I'm like, oh, that's Tasha. Yeah, him and Tasha talk every day at the bar. She, they friends, they cool. I know about that.
Right.
Don't omit stuff with me.
Don't
omit is lying
Omission
to me.
is lying.
It's lying to me.
And
don't
that's
leave
how,
that out.
in my household, that's how it is. Omission is lying.
Yeah. If you see your ex in Walmart and y'all stopped and talked for 10 minutes, I want to know.
Yeah.
I saw Rebecca in Walmart today. She looked a hot mess, or she done got herself together.
Girl,
she looked kind of good.
Wait till I tell you off air about a hot mess. Just remind me.
Okay.
Chris Brown challenge hot mess, and y'all gonna understand.
But yeah, did you? Robert said, "Did y'all talk about the lady that tried to fight me? Who tried to fight him?
Who tried to fight? Oh,
he told the lady he was going back and forth with.
Oh
yeah, the 50 plus lady.
The 50.
She was not playing.
She was not playing with you. She was, baby.
You was giving her faces though, Robert. Like
your
nose was flared up.
Your facial expression.
You make face. Yeah, you make face.
Your facial expression makes somebody want to hit you. That's what it is.
You saw it too.
Yeah.
He was like, no, because such and such. I was like, I was like, wait.
I said, okay, this is getting a little. I said, calm down, pipe down, because y'all get a little excited here.
Yeah. So,
but overall, it was good. It was definitely good insight,
good.
And it was definitely good to see others' perspectives on whether or not they're marriage material and why they feel like they were.
Yeah.
Marriage material,
or were not,
or not marriage material.
It was the word for me, but okay.
It was the what? I didn't hear you. Okay, never mind. All right, so once again, this episode was dedicated to Robert J. Moore with Are You Marriage Material? We did the panel last Saturday, October 18th from 7 to whatever time. The play will be at New Manchester High School. Get your tickets at www.robertjmooreent.com. And enjoy.
And we are available for more panels. Just hit up the
Hits 92.3
page. The three of us, we are a great trio.
We just gotta learn to because there's so much stuff I want to say, and I'm so used to panels. I know just to be quiet. It was so much stuff I wanted to say.
We
I'm
are
like,
a great
you're
trio.
not on the panel. You're not on the panel.
And I just had to turn my head a couple of times because I was like, ooh, KELZ was like, don't do it. So if you see it, you're gonna see her hit me a couple times because baby.
It was great though. Oh, we didn't get your takeaway. So I said my takeaway was you have to love the person exactly as they are. There's no such thing as building a man. There is no such thing as fixing a man. He is who he is. He may not want to change. He may not feel like he needs to be fixed. One thing I do want to add to that too. I talked to a person about the panel because they asked how it went. He was like, I don't think women are necessarily raising us or fixing us. He said, y'all are teaching us. because every relationship is different. Every woman has
It
different
is.
requirements. He said that's all it is.
But it's the same. Every man has different requirements, you
Mhm.
know. So like the way that I am in this relationship may not be how I am in the next relationship, because again, every man requires something different, just like every woman requires something different.
Mhm.
But I think my takeaway was as long as you're on the same page, and as long as you guys are willing to do the work, and as long as it's not just one person pulling from the other person, I feel like things can work. And I mean, you can grow into being marriage material.
Mhm. I like that. You can grow into being marriage
You
material.
can.
Robert said, I don't think you should tell something that really don't matter. Something small can start a lot. Exactly, when you omit it.
But you have to know your spouse.
Mhm.
Because something small would, like for me, something small would not start a lot. It wouldn't stir up the pot. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's just like, oh, okay, cool.
Versus
Now I know.
with somebody else, it might, but for me, it wouldn't. So you have to,
Know your
again, you have to
spouse.
know who your spouse is, and you have to be okay with being with that person and knowing how to maneuver with them.
Mhm. Exactly. Your takeaway,
But
Sunshine?
From the panel or
yes,
from
honey
today?
bun.
Today too. Just our conversations today, because she did a lot of listening today, girl.
I did a lot of listening today
You
because I
did.
So
should have
from
did
the
a lot more
panel
listening from the panel.
take, and then from the show's take.
From the panel's take, I think I got that we need more love in the love. Like, we just need to find ways to be able to see where each person is coming from
Mhm.
and come to it with a place of love, so that we can have the longevity in relationships, so that we can meet each other where they are, so that we can see the potential in each other and allow each other to bring us to new heights and places, right?
Mhm.
So I think we just have to find a way to meet each other where we are, and that's the thing that I took from it the most.
Okay. And
And
from
then
the
as
show.
far as today,
Uh-oh.
I think I took that, like the last question that you asked, I took that accountability. Um, I think in relationships, it's easy to try to hold another person accountable for what you think they're supposed to do for you, or what they're supposed to look like in the relationship, when you should focus more on your accountability and what you bring to the relationship, or what you're doing, or who you are. Because if you know that, if you're in very secure in knowing that what you have done, or what you're bringing, or who you are, then it doesn't matter what the other person is doing. They have to either meet you where they are, or you don't feel bad when you have to move on. There's no questions there, because you've held yourself accountable above anything else, and you're being the very best person that you can be, whether that's meeting their standards or not.
Ooh, that's exactly what I wanted
Okay,
to portray.
Sunshine.
Yeah, we were on point.
Okay, Sunshine. Okay, alignment. Can we say
Yes,
alignment?
that is exactly the message I wanted to portray. It's exactly what she said.
Yeah, that's a line.
We did our job, girl.
We did. Today's show was good, you guys.
Yes. Y'all already know Wine and Women Wednesday.
And
are
we are-
still
I'm feeling my
looking
wine
for
today.
a wine sponsor. Oh my gosh, we need a wine sponsor. If you have a wine, I was going to say something else. If you have a wine and you want it to be promoted and you want to get it sold, you need to bring it here to the Lick Show. Every Wednesday, we have Wine and Women Wednesday. We drink wine and we talk about all different types of things in far as relationships or being a woman, whether you're in a relationship, not in a relationship, your independence, business. We talked mostly business last week. So it's all things of just being a female. Period. All right. So tell the people
And
where to
just
find y'all.
wait,
What's
real
up?
quick, with the wine sponsors, just to let y'all know, across the board, you need a sweet wine, and you need a nice dry white wine. I don't really see you drinking the red wines as much.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't like dry.
Yeah, see?
I don't like
See,
dry.
so for me, I really only drink the red wines when I'm with my baby mama. You know, like because that's what she likes. So I drink it with her. But outside of that, not really.
But I think the dry wines and the white wine, the white sweet wines, hit the best in this atmosphere. So if that helps you as a wine distributor, knowing your best pairing or whatever, these ladies here, we're not gonna really like those full body reds because we still have to work throughout the day. Okay.
That's why I like
So right. So a nice sweet wine or a nice dry wine, something that will wear off quickly.
Because I'm a little tipsy today.
Today was different. That's why I'm still on this one glass.
I'm about to go around the corner and smoke me a hookah.
It's mainly the dry.
Yeah.
It's the dry ones that be like.
I'm about to go around the corner and smoke me a hookah.
Yeah.
You ain't going to the gym either?
Nope.
But I don't have a headache like I do with that other stuff. So
I've only had a headache one time.
But I got a question. You see how she's trying to call me out? Are you not gonna go to the gym today?
Yeah, because I talked her out of it last week. I said I'm not gonna talk you out of it today. She talking about going to go get a hookah. Now you say you're going to the gym.
That's okay. But you want me to tell you what I did though? So last week I didn't go to the gym when I left here. But what I did was I got up at 5 a.m. on Thursday and went to the gym, and then I went to the gym again Thursday at 9 p.m.
So
what I am going to be is snatched by my cousin's wedding. Do you hear me? My cousin getting married in
As if
December.
She's not snatched already. What is this girl talking about?
I'm going to be snatched by my cousin's wedding.
I guess I'm going to have to see the difference.
Because what I will not be is I will not be the Oompa Loompa cousin walking through the wedding.
What is she talking about? Say bye-bye, ladies.
Okay, y'all. We are out.
We leave when they become delusional.
I slept with other people. I just gotta know. I never asked you for much. I didn't ask you first. Walked around, fell in love, and now I'm needing your touch. But you don't stay with me. You rather run the streets, and it's okay with me. 'Cause I can keep myself busy till you return. But I just got one question for me to learn. I gotta know.